What does it take to build a giant? It starts with a vision, but it's built with the right support. The Bank of Industry is laying the foundation, moving beyond financing to forge the very bedrock of a modern industrial nation.
Welcome to BOI IMPACT. I'm Senam Yamotosho. On today's program, our showcase is all about transformation, literally. We'll show you how Sahelian Granites is turning raw stone into stunning tiles. We meet a passionate agribusiness dedicated to promoting health and wellness through natural, locally sourced grains. With support from the bank, AWADA Concepts has invested in state-of-the-art printing technology. We also hear from a young beneficiary of the Presidential Conditional Grant Scheme. In our Insight segments, we sit down with BOI's Executive Director for MSMEs, Mr. Omar Shekarau. He explains exactly why the Bank of Industry is betting big on our young entrepreneurs and why supporting their journey is non-negotiable for Nigeria's future. And in our main feature, we travel to the industrial heart of Lagos to explore how a leading firm is manufacturing the high-quality paving stones that are literally paving the way for better infrastructure across Nigeria. And finally, our news wrap brings you the latest from the bank. It's all ahead on this edition of BOI Impact.
Sunana NABILA NASIR. Ina sana'ar ɗinki. To na ji labari ta wurin kwastoma na da ke kawo min ɗinki. Na ce da National ID card, BBN number. To, gaskiya samun kuɗin nan na ji daɗin sosai. Saboda na taimaki sana'ata. Saboda gaskiya sana'a ba ta yi sai da jari. To da farko dai na yi gyare-gyaren tela. Sa'annan na ce 'yan kayayyaki na waɗanda ba a rasa ba na ɗinki. Kamar irin su zare, na sai landin, na sai moto na samu tela. Na gyara tela yanzu ina ɗinki alhamdulillah lahiya lau.
Recognizing the growing demand for healthier food alternatives, Chihen Grains serves a vital link between local farmers and health-conscious consumers, families, and food businesses.
Chihen 3-in-1 grains food is formulated for both adults, for diabetic patients, and so on. It is organic product. There is no artificial. There is no preservative. It's the product that people need for the good health. When we started earlier on, we wash our products. We wait for sun. Even when we get one of the dehydrated machine through my husband's savings, but then it was only one. We are not able to produce much. In fact, any day it will rain like this, when I wash beans, that day will be a waste. Completely waste. This year, I think that is how many months ago, we get to know about Bank of Industry. And Bank of Industry gave me a facility that was able to acquire some machines that help. We're able to acquire a bigger dehydrated machine, which you've seen it today. And not only that, we acquired our sieving machine, which help for easy work. No more stamping to cut in paper, paste, and all that.
The BOI support came at a very timing point. You know, we wanted to expand the business. At least now we have 2 hydrated machines. We have a sieving machine. Formerly, my wife, anytime she's sieving to make sure the product come out neat, pure, she will spend her time and her energy. At a point, I wanted to be discouraged. So how can I be pumping money into this and nothing is coming out? So gradually, perseverance, and the thing was moving. I remember one time she went for international trade fair, anyway, international trade fair. All the goods she went to Enugu finished, and she came back demanding for more. So now give us a morale that something better will come out one day. A big thank you to Bank of Industry, and I pray that other people will have access to these facilities, and the whole nation will be better.
Founded on the principle of farm-to-table purity, the company specializes in providing a diverse range of high-quality, unprocessed grains and flours with a particular focus on nutrient-rich millet. In Edo, AWADA Concepts is one of the go-to sources for high-impact branding. This dynamic printing and publishing enterprise is a hub of creativity.
The business was more or less a family business, but honorably we're into pure art and painting then. But as time grows on, I needed something that is more on digital. The reason why I decided to venture into digital arting and printing that landed me to where I am today. The analog takes time for you to deliver whatsoever that is given to you in time or space, at the same time in perfection. Anything done on analog had limits on whatsoever you'll be able to produce or give out to the society.
With support from the Bank of Industry, AWADA Concepts has invested in state-of-the-art printing technology.
Approaching Bank of Industry comes like this. My younger brother, who is a lawyer, sent me the link and said, Bank of Industries, you could apply. They say their facilities are okay, they could enhance you and also limit your burden when it comes to whatsoever they're going to assist you with. One day I reluctantly just fill in those spaces, and they asked me to fill in your existing equipment, your space and all. Then I did that, but one afternoon I got a call. I said, okay. They approached me that day. The truth of the matter, it boosted the business. One, it gave the wind, it gave the business another direction. Now we added the speed of bringing in the fashion section.
AWADA printing press has been very much impactful to my business in the aspect of the monogram machine. Usually before, I do send for this monogram design from as far as Lagos and Abuja. Most times it takes 7 to 14 working days before these jobs are being delivered. Most of the time, this caused delay in delivery to our clients. And during festive period, this has been a very disadvantage to us. So it has been very impactful to us with the monogram in our society.
I've been here for the past, I think, 10 years. And during that time, there have been a lot of changes. With time, technology, and all of that, things improves and changes. And we've moved from 1 office to 2 offices to 3 offices, and even 4 offices now. And even the production machines and all, there have been great changes because we keep on trying to meet up with the trendy demands when it comes to printing and customizing in general.
That is where the Bank of Industry actually comes in. I first of all appreciate them from this very one they have done. That's the truth. The truth remains that for this they have done has actually showed me or given to me that whenever things like this are open, let's just give it a try. Actually give it a try.
This has empowered them to serve a massive and diverse clientele, from individuals and small startups to large corporations. Sahelian Granites, founded in 2013 as a family-owned business, has rapidly evolved from a modest operation into a sophisticated manufacturing powerhouse. With 6 licensed quarries and reserves for decades, the company has scaled its production from 10,000 to over 80,000 square meters of premium granite tiles and slabs annually.
In the whole of Northeast Sub-region, this is the only granite manufacturing company. We have customers cutting all over the country: Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja, Enugu, Onitsha, Kano, Kaduna. So I have customers all over the country, that's the truth. And the interesting part of it, these are all retailers, traders, so they rely on us. The Bank of Industry's intervention came at a crucial time because the demand for our boots by far exceeded our production output. So we're looking for money to expand on the production capacity. And we applied or approached the Bank of Industry, and they granted a facility to double our production capacity. So the intervention was quite timely and also purposeful. The intervention is strictly for machineries. As of now, we are producing about 3,000 square meters of granite tiles per day. Immediately the next installation comes, our total output, daily output, will be about 8,000 square meters daily. So that will go a long way in bridging the gap between the demand and supply of this particular product.
A strategic injection from the Bank of Industry through the federal government manufacturing fund and BOI's own resources has been a game changer.
Without the Bank of Industry, we would have made any effort. I believe while the doors of the Bank of Industry remain open, we'll continue to expand. Well, actually, if I can say, the BOI is something else in terms of surprises, because I have submitted my application on 4th September, and by 14th September, my grant was approved and I was offered later, just within 2 weeks. It's quite surprising. I've never seen that happen anywhere. You apply within 2 weeks, you've already gotten a letter of grant from the financier. So this is one thing. Although I will add all industrialists that are looking for cheap sources of funds, reliable, also less cumbersome, to explore the services available from the Bank of Industry.
In this Insight segment, we sit down with the Executive Director for MSMEs at the bank, Mr. Omar Shekarau. He shares not just the how, but why BOI remains deeply committed to Nigeria's small and medium businesses and what it truly takes to turn potential into lasting impact.
We are involved in capacity building across the nation to make sure that, because the entrepreneur that you give funds to, if he or she does not have capacity to manage those funds, you have a problem. I give you an example. We were in Kaduna State for 4 years with a matching fund of 1 billion naira. We couldn't disburse. We couldn't disburse because people couldn't follow the criteria, the process to get these funds. So what next? We said, come up with a program, capacity building. Let them have capacity before we disburse this money to them. So we worked with Kaduna State Government, Kaduna Business School, and Bank of Industry, and we came up with a program. And the training was done in such a way that you spend 2 days in the class and 4 days in the field. If you want to go into simple carpentry, you were attached to a company that is already producing furniture. If you want to go into other fields, you are attached to companies that are already doing that. And at the end of the day, they were given exams and other things. Only those that have passed those exams, in terms of written and practical exams, were given that money. Within 6 months, we disbursed 700 million. Within 6 months. That tells you the beauty of capacity building as well. So these are some of the things we do. And now, to add to that, we now have gender under us. We have solar under us. We have done what is called MSME lending, micro lending, SME lending, all within us. Risk management and others are all supporting us to make sure that the entrepreneurs are properly guided. These funds, when we give them out, they come back to us. And that's what we are.
In the world of construction, a strong foundation is everything, but the final surface is what the world sees and uses.
At Capstone, we produce paving stones for commercial and industrial use and residential use as well. Nedcom Oaks is a 20-year-old company in Lagos, Nigeria, in the real estate industry space. We've built so many estates, more than 20 estates in Lagos. One thing that we always suffer from is the backlog of getting paving stones to our estates, our construction sites, whether at the infrastructure level or at finishing level. We pay different companies in Lagos and we have to wait for like 3-4 months. Sometimes it gives us a little bit of stretch in our delivery. And we just thought, the best thing for us, because of the volume that we build and the volume that we use, is to backward integrate. And that's what birthed Capstone. Right now, we're meeting all of our deliveries and then also supplying other real estates. I won't call them competitors anymore. We supply other real estate partners of ours. We wanted working capital on the other end with the best interest rates possible. So that's why we approached Bank of Industry, and it has been a tremendous journey with Bank of Industry. Before we had support from Bank of Industry, we only had a staff strength of about 12 people, including myself. And after that support of the working capital, we were able to expand really quickly. We have a staff strength of 107 people right now. And all of those people, apart from the key operators, the mechanical operators, electrical operators, machine operators, apart from them, every other person was employed locally. And even after employing skilled operators from out of this area, they are already training other people in this area because we're already building a second plant.
Me personally, I came here with no experience about paving stone and the manufacture and everything. I don't have, even though I have my primary education level, this is quite different from what is being done here. When I joined here, I was opportunity to be trained to handle the machine and to operate the machine. Apart from that, the team has impacted my personal life in finance and other things.
I don't know if you were very observant when driving in. You could see that the entrance road from the express is actually interlocked or paved. And this pavement was done by Capstone Industry Limited. And this is one of our own way of saying thank you to the community that houses the Capstone industry or Capstone factory. Because before now, the entrance road from the express to this place has been terrible. So we coming here has actually improved the route, or rather the access to this place, or rather to the community around, which to me I feel is a plus.
Without Bank of Industry, I think so many ventures, so many dreams will die because there's so many things that one cannot do alone. Everybody needs to raise funds, and Bank of Industry is the only one that will give you funds at the interest rates that will give you the opportunity to grow. So yeah, Bank of Industry is what everybody needs, actually.
Capstone Interlocking Construction has mastered the art and science of this critical layer, creating durable and aesthetically striking pavements that define modern landscapes, and BOI funding is helping to make it all possible. By blending innovative designs with rigorous engineering standards, they ensure that the ground beneath our feet is both resilient and remarkable. The Bank of Industry has launched a strategic partnership with the Nigerian tech company Bumper to scale youth-led enterprises. This initiative aims to digitize youth-led businesses, aligning with its core strategy of supporting youth and skills development.
Today's launch marked the signing of our Memorandum of Understanding is more than informal agreement. It is a shared commitment to innovation, inclusion, and impact. It also exemplifies BOI's enduring culture of collaboration and strategic partnership. We believe that meaningful partnership, like the one we celebrate today, are essential to unlocking potential of Nigeria's entrepreneurial ecosystem.
Bumper is a homegrown Nigerian technology company that builds simple and powerful tools. Their mobile-first platform allows entrepreneurs to create online stores, manage inventory, process orders, and monitor their entire business, all from the palm of their hand.
For us, when we think about starting a business, we think that it's a journey. It's a journey of growth. It's a journey to learn. It's a journey for you to be able to create success for yourself. Our goal as a company is to provide every business owner with the support that they need as they continue to build their own businesses and as they continue on that journey for success.
As direct support, BOI is offering selected youth businesses a free 6-month bumper subscription to help them build and grow sustainably in the digital economy.
The emphasis on youth and skills is really to harness our great country's youth bulge, as well as build the relevant skills required for the future of work. We believe that these initiatives will help reduce unemployment, empower a new generation of creative, skilled, and enterprising Nigerians. Of course, as a national DFI, our activities are fully aligned with the renewed hope agenda of the federal government of Nigeria.
So a lot of things that we're going to be tracking will include how many jobs will we have created, over the next 6 months, because you're now using tech. How much is to have your revenue grow? We want to be seeing all of those things because now you have a superpower, which is global. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
This partnership exemplifies BOI's culture of strategic collaboration, unlocking the vast potential of Nigeria's entrepreneurial ecosystem. This has been your BOI Impact News Wrap.
What we've seen today is more than a collection of success stories. It's a clear-eyed blueprint for a modern, self-sufficient economy. It's about capturing the full value of what we produce and connecting it to the world on our own terms. This is the strategic calculus behind the Bank of Industry's mission. The question now is, where do you fit in? If you have the vision to build, the drive to create, and the resilience to innovate, then this is your call to action. Visit www.boi.ng, follow us on all our social media platforms, or call 0700 call BOI. I'm Senamia Motosho. Thank you for watching.